Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. And also good morning, teachers. We have visitors today. They will be observing you. I hope you can hear me well. And if ever my audio is not working, kindly message me or open your mic and tell me because sometimes my audio is not working.
You're loud and clear.
Okay, thank you, Sean. So shall we start? Ruford, can you please lead in prayer?
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Father in heaven, we are here before Thee. Help us to study well. Help us to be obedient and honest. Help us to love one another. In Jesus' name, Amen.
Thank you, Ruford, for the prayer. And before we will start, can we have the checking of attendance? Enriquez, can you please do the attendance?
For our attendance checking, we have 16 boys who are present and 13 girls who are present. The total of attendance for today is 29.
There are 29 students, but there are still a lot of you who are absent. I hope that, by the way, you have your group chat in your specific group. Kindly message your group mates so that they can also join with us today. All right. So before we will start with our lesson today, can we have the recall of our previous lesson? Last week we had module quarter 3, module 4. So may I call? Okay. We discussed a vocabulary, and I want you to recall the vocabulary that you have learned last week. It's important that when you learn new words, you are going to remember it and use it because that's one way of improving your communication skills and the use of the English language. Okay, so Anna, can you please give me the recall? Zairine. Is Zairine here? Zairine, can you do
Yes,
a recall of our vocabulary last week?
ma'am, pati po yung meaning.
Yes, you may give the vocabulary words, and then of course you give the meaning. There were five words that we have.
Valiance means possessing or showing courage or determination. Impeccable means behavior in accordance with the highest standards of politeness. Humility, a modest or lowly or one of humbleness. Ingenuity means the quality of being clever or original. Haughty means arrogantly superior.
Okay. Hannah, I'm having trouble with my slides. Hannah, I did not hear the words that you mentioned earlier. Do not talk fast. Anyway, I'm just reviewing. This is also your task in your Google Classroom, right? So I know that you are reading your notes. So kindly please speak slowly, and I want to hear the words and speak louder, please. Zairine, can you please repeat your answer? What are the vocabulary words that we discussed last week? Zairine?
Valiance means possessing or showing courage or determination. Impeccable means behavior in accordance with the high standards of faultless. Humility, a modest or low view, one of humbleness.
What the heck?
Witty means the quality of being clever or original. Haughty means arrogantly superior.
Okay. So there are 5 words. We have impeccable, we have ingenuity, and we have humility. What else? Now, I'm not sure if it's on my end that I cannot hear you loudly. Okay, so thank you, Zairine, for recalling the vocabulary. Can I call, let me see in the participants. I want you to just choose one vocabulary and use that in a sentence. Can I call John Kyle? Can you choose one word and use it in a sentence? Only one. Zairine gave 5 vocabulary words. Is John Kyle here? Or can may I call somebody else instead of John Kyle? Ira, can you please unmute your mic, Ira? Can you use any of the vocabulary words in a sentence? Any of the vocabulary words? We have humility, impeccable, ingenuity. What else? I can hear people leaving Zoom. Okay, Zairine, since you're the one who gave the vocabulary word, can you also use that in a sentence? Just pick one word. Oh, Burgos, what happened to you? I'm the only one talking here.
I cannot hear you clearly. What are the choices again?
Okay. Use any of the words that has been mentioned earlier of Zairine. Use it in a sentence. Hannah, can you give the words again so that your classmates can hear? No need to give the definition. You have already gave it. Sorry, I keep saying Hannah. Zairine, say those 5 words against Zairine, and then let your classmates construct a sentence. Zairine?
Valiance means possessing or showing courage or
No,
determination.
just the words. And do not speak do not speak very fast. Just the 5 words. You have already given the meaning. And I'm sure your classmates already knew this vocabulary because this has been answered last week in your module 4. What are those words?
Valiance, impeccable, humility, ingenuity, haughty.
Okay. All right, anybody raise your hand if you want to use it in a sentence. Those are just 5 words. Now this is just a recall, okay? We're not supposed to stay long here. Yes, Enriquez.
She speaks English and German quite well, but her French is impeccable, and she often helps with the translation and international conferences.
Okay, very good. So when you say impeccable, it means faultless. Perfect. Okay, good job. Now let's move on to the literature that we discussed. What is an epic? Okay, you can give me a definition. Mariel again? How about the others? So you can give me the definition of an epic. What's an epic? We always hear this word mentioned. Yes, Ace.
Along pang narrating a hero or legendary figure.
Okay. So when you say epic, usually it's a story about heroes, and the heroes have an extraordinary
Powers.
yes, extraordinary powers. Of course, we when we say epic, this is just an exaggeration of a story. This is just
Fantasy story.
fiction. Yes, Sean, you want to share some more?
The epic, ma'am, is a fantasy story. It's not real.
Okay, yes, it's not true. Like, what was the title of the epic story that we discussed last week? Anyone? What was the title?
Prince Bantugan.
Yes, The Good Prince Bantugan. Now, since we are talking about heroes, and normally heroes have characteristics, have attitude. Okay, let's talk about Prince Bantugan. What specific characteristics made Prince Bantugan a hero?
He's very brave for his
Okay, he's very brave. I see a lot of hands. Can I call Dustin? Dustin, what is your answer?
Same answer po kasi
It's okay if it's the same answer. I want to hear your answer.
because Prince Bantugan is brave and encouraging.
Brave and courageous. Okay. How about Gerson? Gerson?
Prince Bantugan is a wise man.
He's a wise man. Why do you say that he's a wise man? Was there a specific incident story that shows he is very wise? Dustin, I want you to, I know you have read the story and you know it well. Can you give me a specific incident in the story where Prince Bantugan exhibits something that we can say that he is wise? Gerson? Wise. Yes, Ira. Aray. Okay. Yes, Ira. By the way, I am writing down your names, those who participate, because I'm giving you points. Yes, Ira, you raised your hand.
Prince Bantugan has a lot of great characteristics, but the one that stood out the most is his bravery.
Yes, his bravery. So of course, you can't be hero if you're not brave, right? Enriquez, you have any other answer?
He is a wise man because he is an honest man and kind to his people. And whenever the king is not kind to him, he just ignores it and continues to do the right thing.
All right, thank you. Okay, so you know too well the characteristic of our hero, the Prince Bantugan, of course. He was very handsome, right? Even if he was already dead,
yes, ma'am.
Princess fell in love with him, right? Okay. Yeah, during our discussion, I mentioned that it's pretty weird for somebody to fall in love with the person who's already dead. All right, so now what are the common beliefs on heroes? Now you usually have this idea what a hero, what are their characteristics? You know, we grow up watching Hollywood movies or any games that you watch that have, or any games that you play that have heroes. Now, what are the common beliefs on heroes? What are they like? Jennifer.
They have a superpowers, ma'am, and they are different from other people po.
Yes. Okay, they are different from any other people because they have powers. What else? What other characteristics we have when we say a hero? I want to hear from Brent. I like calling somebody who's not raising their hand. You know, you have your idea. It's just that sometimes you're not very confident to express it. But all of you, you know, if we say it's your belief and it's your opinion, nobody can tell you that it is wrong because that is your opinion. Brent, can I hear from you? To you, what is a hero?
Hero for me is they are humility, patience, and caring.
Can you say it again, Brent? I did not hear it well.
They are patience, and caring.
Okay, they're patient and they're daring. That's a good description of heroes. Do we have some more? But you know, how about the real heroes in real life? If we say superpowers in real life, they do not have superpowers, of course, you know. Have you ever heard somebody who has a superpower? In real life, what is a hero to you?
In real life, ma'am, as a superhero, they protect us, they care for us, and they save us from the many bad people who tries to hurt us.
So pretty much you are describing somebody from your family, right? It could be like somebody who protects someone who protects you. It could be your, you know, it can be
Our
can
parents,
be,
ma'am.
yes, your parents or people who help you can be heroes. All right. So there was you about beliefs because this will be our topic for today. Okay. So what will you learn today? That's quite a long. We spent so much time on review earlier in vocabulary. Okay. Can I ask somebody to read what will I learn today, or what will you learn today that I expect you to at the end of our class you evaluate it and then you ask yourself, have I learned what I supposed to learn today? Leviona, can you please read?
Difference belief from conviction. Use signal praise in expressing one's belief for conviction. Express one belief's conviction is based on a material view.
Okay, so I hope that you'll be able to do all of these things the whole during our discussion later. All right, so earlier I asked you what are your beliefs on superheroes, and you give excellent answers, and you have given a very good description of what heroes are. But then I want you to define what's the difference between beliefs and conviction. Are they the same? And if they are the same, what could be what each of these beliefs or the similarity or their whatever they share definition, or what definition do they share or description? Okay, so can I ask, who am I gonna call here? Carilina Nolasco. Can you Carilina, unmute your mic. All right. Who am I? Yes, go Carilina.
Po. Bakit po?
I'm not sure if your audio is working, Carolina, but I already I saw that you unmuted. Okay, can I call somebody? Anyway, let me just read the chat, the answers given the chat. Brave and strong, according to Erin. Arvin says plenty of caring and kind people, not shrink back in face of danger. Very good. Erin, they care and teach us good example, mother and father. And you have Ligasa. Heroes doesn't need cape to save people. Okay, I'm sorry I did not read. Okay. please read the difference between beliefs and how is beliefs different from conviction? Okay, I see Gerson raising his hand. All right, go Gerson, read.
A belief is considered as the truth or an opinion, but it is not based on facts or evidence. It is happened by a person background experience. It is based on one cultural or personal faith, mortality, or values.
Okay, and how about the conviction? Yeah, continue, Gerson.
A conviction is a firm belief on something that an individual is convinced of to be convinced. You need to be obtained all related information such as research, experiment, or observable data.
All right, thank you, Gerson, for reading. Instead of saying convinced, the proper way of reading is convinced. Okay, now let me just give you a brief discussion. When you say belief, this is the truth that you believe, and this truth can be shaped by your own experiences or how you were raised in the family, probably, or this belief or you have the opinion that you have maybe shaped according to your environment, the culture that you grow up, the tradition that you grow up with. It could be a personal faith about your morality or your values. So these are a truth, and then it's also an opinion. However, when you say belief, this is not based on facts or evidence. Whereas when we say conviction, it is a firm belief. When you say firm, you're strong on that conviction. I mean, you are strong on what you believe in, because the reason why you are firm on what you believe is because it is based on or it is obtained from research or a result of an experiment, and you have the observable data. Okay, in short, it is based on science, and there are people who have proven it. And even if there is a new discovery, that truth will remain true. So, like for example, when we had the first time that we encountered COVID, there were different variants that came in. We have the Delta, and then later on we have the Omicron. But it does not mean that because there is a new variant of the virus, it does not mean that Delta is no longer valid or no longer true. So the conviction is whether there is a new idea or the new experiment, the previous one is still valid, okay, because it is based on experiment. Now, based on this definition, I'll give you an example to know whether your understanding of belief and conviction is clear, okay? So based on this definition. All right. So number one, is it belief or conviction? I want hands. Raise your hand if you want to answer. Enriquez. What about the others? There are a lot of you here. How about Arvin? Arvin, can you please read number one?
Your soul leaves your body when you sneeze.
Okay. So what is your answer, Arvin? Is it a belief or a conviction?
Conviction.
Okay, based on our definition, let's go back to our definition. I want you to really have a fully grasp of what is belief and what is conviction. So belief is just can be an opinion. Anybody can challenge that because this is not based on research. However, when you say conviction, it is based on observable data, research, and experiment. Okay, so Arvin, are you really sure that the answer is conviction?
Hindi po, ma'am. Belief po.
It's Okay, because there are just two answers. Conviction, if conviction is wrong, of course, belief would be the answer. Okay, so, you know, has it been proven how many times you have sneezed already in the past? Did your soul leave your body? Of course not, right? So this is just an opinion. It's not proven. You yourself can prove that. All right, so number two. I want somebody who did not raise it. Okay, Adrian. Say Adrian. I'm writing down your names if you are if you are if you participate. Adrian, can you please? Okay, Yesha. Yes, Yesha.
If you drop a fork while eating, you have a male visitor arriving.
What is your answer?
Belief po.
Okay, very good. You know, this is just an example of superstitious belief of Filipinos. All right, correct, belief. Now, number three, Alexandra. Alexandra, unmute your mic and read number three and then give your answer.
There are 206 bones in the adult human body and 300 in a child developing body.
Okay, I'm back. I'm really sorry. So let's continue. Where are we? All right, I'm sorry. So my connection is not stable. I'm really sorry. Okay, let's continue. What number are we now?
Number 3 po.
Okay, number three. Who did I call? I want somebody else. Yes, Sean. But Sean is already answered earlier. Okay, go, Sean.
Asia is the largest continent in the world. Asia covers about 1/3 of the total land area of the Earth.
Okay, what is your answer?
Conviction.
Conviction, yes, of course. We all know that Asia is the largest continent. All right, number five. Can I call Andre Cabornay? Andre, I'm giving you the chance to earn points. Andre? Yes, Eric.
The most beautiful actress in the world is Catherine Bernardo.
What is your answer?
Believe.
Yeah?
Believe po.
Louder?
Believe po, ma'am.
What do you mean by that? I did not hear. You only choose belief or conviction.
Believe.
Belief. Okay, I did not hear it well. Yes, it's just a belief. You know, Catherine Bernardo is only known here in the Philippines, or probably maybe Thailand or Indonesia, that she is known. But when you say the whole world, this is a belief. Nobody knows her. I mean, some of the countries, nobody knows her. And also, when we describe somebody's physical attribute, we have a different opinion. You can be ugly to others, but I can describe you as beautiful. So it's just a belief. All right, so very good. Now you have the full understanding of belief and conviction. All right, now, when we share our opinion, because this is an English language, and we will learn how to express our opinion in a correct grammar, or in a proper way, the correct use of the language that would improve us how to communicate well. Now, there are useful expressions that you can use in expressing your belief or conviction. So some of these are: I think, I believe, I feel, I guess, in my opinion, in my experience, as far as I know, and the rest of the phrases that you see on the screen. Okay, now I'm going to use one expression here, or signal phrase, and then I want you to choose one, and then you can just give your opinion or conviction on any issue that you have in mind. Okay, now by the way, before I forget, I just want to share to you, there is a radio program in the UK, the Popular Opinion. I like listening to that or watching that sometimes, because it's on YouTube as well, that the common people will just give their opinion on something. It's a popular opinion. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. Think of any issue and then use the signal phrase to express your beliefs. So let me give an example. So I'll choose in my experience. So in my experience as a teacher, I normally encounter students who are shy, but they are smart. Okay, another. I have the feeling that it's going to rain today. I'd suggest, so another phrase, I'd suggest that you go see a doctor because I think you are losing weight. So I'm just giving my belief or on the issue. Or from my point of view, the war between Russia and Ukraine is going to be a big loss to all of us. All right, so I'm just going to pick one or two. I'm sorry, our dog is noisy. I'm just going to pick one or two students because we have another activity. May I call Ligasto? Okay, Ligasto, can you choose any expression in any signal phrase on the screen that you see, and then use it in expressing on any idea that you have in your mind? Ligasto, or
In my opinion, banana are the best fruit in the world.
okay, banana, or you can say bananas. Yes, that can be. Other people might agree with you. Although I would rather have mangosteen. Okay, thank you, Ligasto. And another one, last one. Will only have two. Sean. Okay, Sean.
As far as I know, Luneta Park is the best place to visit.
Okay, so you are a park lover. Hopefully that all of you can roam around when everything goes back to normal. Okay, now in our next activity, so I want you to look at the picture, the same exercises. The difference, just there's a picture that you're going to analyze and then give your opinion And you may choose picture 1, picture 2, picture 3. So picture 1, what is it about? Picture 2, what is it about? And picture 3, what is it about? All right. And then when you express your idea, your beliefs, or your conviction, I want you to use useful expressions, or signal phrases in your sentence. Okay. So, may I call Zyrene? You choose any picture that you want. Do I need to give you a couple of minutes? Yes, Jennifer.
I will, man versus man po, ma'am, yung sasagutan ko po.
Any picture. You
Sige
can
po.
choose which one.
I believe that man and woman are equal. There's no one who's stronger or weak.
Okay, that's a very good sentence, and you also use a signal phrase in your sentence. Okay, very good. You know, in our society today, it's a common issue that man and woman are being compared to. Which one is more important, or which one is stronger? Now, these are social issues that we have to face. Okay, some more. Thank you for sharing your beautiful idea, Jennifer. May I call? Wasn't recited yet. Dustin or Maui? Yes, Maui. Maui. I have not heard you recited today. Maui, choose any picture. Where's Maui? Maui, are you awake? Okay, Erin. Go, Erin.
Picture
I
3.
choose
Oh, Erin, not Eric. Okay, Eric. After Erin, you can share your idea. Erin. Not sure.
Ako po, or
Yes.
Mirel po, or Erin?
Marjorie. Yes, you.
Okay.
Picture 3, crowded and dirty environment. In my opinion, crowded and dirty environment is bad for health for the people who was there or living in that place. It can cause severe sickness.
Okay, thank you. Yes, it's really bad for our health. Next, can we have Enriquez? Mariel?
I feel that you can choose any gender you want.
What do you mean by that? You personally, you can choose any gender that you want?
You can be any gender you wanted to be.
Like, for example?
Tomboy po. Then.
Okay, lesbian or any gender. Well, you know, this is really I know you are young, but I know you have idea about being a lesbian. You know, we have a webinar about gender, that we respect everyone's gender. But I want Mariel to give your idea. Why do you say so that we can choose? We are free to choose which gender you may want. Would you like to explain that? Yes.
Pwede po Tagalog mo.
Try speaking it in English. Doesn't matter if your grammar is wrong. You know, you learn English by speaking, and you practice the language. That would improve you.
When I was young po, I were a boyish girl. I play basketball and so many boy games. When I turned 11, na I think about na I would like to change my gender again to be a girl.
Okay, to be a girl. It's quite interesting, you know, as early as now you have that idea. You know, when we were born, we have a specific there's a when you say you're born a girl, that's biological. You're born a girl or a boy. But when we talk about preferences, you may cling to, like you say, you're a lesbian, you are gay. Okay, this is a very big issue in our society now. But as I said, that we can express our own opinion. But for me, because of my religious background, I firmly believe that we should stick to, if you are born a girl or a boy, then that's what God wants you to be. Although when you grow up and then you feel like there's something that you want to change in your life, you know, if that person would like to be gay or that person would like to be a lesbian, you do not condemn them, but you respect them. However, if you believe really that, you know, you really have to be a boy or you really have to be a girl, then you do not insist your opinion on somebody else. As long as you respect everyone, you do not hurt anybody, whatever they choose. But in my religious background, I am sticking to, you know, what God designed us to be. All right. So any other? It's very interesting, Enriquez, what you have shared today. Okay, can we have Eric? You know, Eric already giving his answer earlier. Which one would you like to express your idea or on specific issue? Yes, Eric. Unmute your mic, Eric.
In my opinion, I would vote for Bongbong Marcos because he already knows a lot about politics and he is sober and he is manner person. And even if there is no problem that hinders him, he does not back down.
Okay, maybe some other here. There are, all I know, you know, the reason why I put this picture is because I want you to exercise your freedom to choose. Although you cannot vote now, but as early as now, I want you to express your opinion, express your preferences without undermining other people's choice. Because if you are not trained as young as you are now, you may grow up thinking that you believe that this person should be the president or whatever position, and then you want to belittle others' choices, then you're not going to be a good citizen. So I want you to express your opinion freely, but then you have to respect the choices of others, because later in life, at a certain age, you may also exercise your freedom to vote. Okay, so can Rod Corrales, do you have any opinion or conviction that you want to express? Who else? Yes, Maui.
Sa crowded places po.
Yes, go.
I would say that everyone should stay out of crowded places, especially now that the virus is still around, and make sure that surroundings are clean.
Okay, I am with you with that. Okay. Even though we are already now level 1, but we have to be cautious. Okay, I know I like to have your ideas, but we're running out of time. So let me just call one. I have not heard Ruford. Ruford, I want to hear from you. Any idea? How about Zaid Rain Gilioran? Yes, Yesha.
In my experience, if you go to the crowded place like that, it's too exhausting because there's so many people.
Okay. I really want to hear your ideas on this specific issue. So later, I want you to send your answer in our GC. Okay, I like you to express your opinion, what you have to say. All right. So let's move on to the next topic. Okay. Now, question to ponder: what will you do if the person does not share your belief or your conviction? When you go to Facebook right now, it's very hot topic, or you cannot relate this, but of course, because you are on Facebook, you're on social media, you're active on social media, you're on TikTok, I know that you can read and you can watch video between BBM or Sarah, Manny Pacquiao, um, those who are sharing their preferences on a specific candidate. And sometimes this, the conviction that you have, the opinion that you have sometimes, when you are very passionate on what you believe, you tend to hurt people, or you tend to bully people, you tend to belittle somebody else's opinion. Now, my question is, what will you do if the person does not share your beliefs or your conviction? Anyone? This is a good topic that I know you have your idea. Are you going to insult me? I'm gonna call.
For me, I think I will do nothing.
Okay, Sean. Yes, Sean.
If they do not share my belief or convictions, well, I think they're not interested. So it's fine for me because it's their opinion and their choices.
Okay. Thank you, Sean. Yes, it's fine. If you don't believe me, then it's fine. You can believe also what you believe. Yes, Maui.
Respect him opinion.
Okay, yes, respect. Any other? How do you show respect? Okay, we do not share the same idea. We do not share the same preferences. How do you then show your respect to me? Can you add your explanation, Maui? How do you share your respect? How would I know that you have respected me? Maui? Or any other would want to add Maui's idea? Show respect. But it's easy to say show respect, but how? How do you show respect? Anyone? Yes, Enriquez.
Respect their beliefs or convictions.
Yeah, the same answer with Maui. My question is, how do you show respect? Like, for example, if I say,
don't argue with others.
Yes, don't argue with others. Or, like I say some hurtful words. Okay. Now, on social media, how is it going to hurt somebody if he or she is forced to join to join the majority, because there are certain issues that you cannot share, or you cannot open up because people will go against you. How would it affect to the person where his opinion or his belief is being suppressed? Am I asking a very deep question? Do you understand my question? How does it affect the people if he is being suppressed? Like he is being threatened because he does not believe as the majority. I'm not sure if you have experienced that, like there is a popular opinion, and your opinion is not popular. And once you express that, then you will be the most evil person. And people would make you believe or feel that you are evil or because you are different. Anyone? I'm gonna call. I really love to hear from Rufort because it's unusual that Rufort is not talking right now. Are you okay, Rufort? You usually share your ideas. Or Eric. Yes, Eric. How does it hurt the person, or how does it affect the person being suppressed to express his opinion or her opinion? Sean again? Yes. Okay, Sean.
I think, ma'am, they should not say harsh things to their beliefs or anything else.
Yeah, but how does it affect the person if he is being suppressed? Like he's not allowed to share his opinion or her opinion.
Well,
What will
he will.
happen to the person? Yeah. Okay, so I'll just give you an idea. Ruford, can you tell your brother, because I'm going to call your brother later, why is he watching a movie and it's very loud when you have your class? Okay, the reason why that we give people the chance to express his or her idea is because mental depression right now is very common. And if there are people being bullied because he or she is different, or he has some idea or she has some idea that is not shared by anybody else, that would affect the person. And that would give that would damage the person later on in life. Like, for example,
Yes,
when you,
affect
yes,
their lives.
yes, it may affect their life or your life. As young as you are right now, if you have an idea and then your teacher or whoever or your classmates would just tell you, okay, your idea is not worth it, your idea is not needed, your simple word can damage a person for life. So right
Yeah.
now, because you are young, I want you to respect people and give people a chance. Each of us has our voice. Although, also if there is something that you believe, because belief and conviction, they are different, right? So if you think, you must have an open mind, because what you believe might be wrong. So have an open mind as well. Okay. All right. So last for our performance task, because of lack of time, I'm just allowing group 1 and group 2 to do the role playing, although group 3 and 4 will have your chance next week. I want you to present also your performance task, but for now it's only group 1 and group 2. Okay, group 3, you comment on group 2's presentation, and group 4, you comment on group 2's presentation. I mean group 1's presentation. Okay. So I'll give group 1 to present. I specifically give you the instruction last night that it should be 1 minute. Okay. I hope that it will not exceed for too long. Group 1, I'm giving you the time to share your video presentation. Where's group 1? It belongs to group 1. Let me check. Sorry. Okay, let me. Give me a minute. All right, you can share now. Are we supposed to hear an audio on this part? Because right now I'm not hearing anything. Okay, so that we will not waste time, let's just give group 2 and then we will go back to group 1. Okay? Group 2, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, while waiting for group 2, Enriquez, don't forget to screenshot our attendance today. Sure, ma'am.
Group presentation titled Online Class versus Face-to-Face. Presented by Group 2. Hello classmates, we are Group 2. Meet the Group 2. Erin Marjorie, Secretary as Group Leader, Eric S. De La Cruz as Researcher, Maui Crisan Margaret Bueta as a member and as Eileen, Saidwin Macho De Loran as a member and as secretary. Morales Rodmenon Palma as a member and as Kaiden. Leviona Laika M. Casinova as a member, Jerry Velasquin as a member, Jasper Talibot as a member. Here's our video presentation titled Online Class versus Face-to-Face.
Is the face-to-face is better than online class because in face-to-face we can see each other, not like in online class we can see each other and we can understand what our teacher is saying because sometimes we lost our connection in internet.
And I think the online class is better too than face-to-face because we can do what we want in our house, but we need to still listen to our teacher to learn
In my
more.
opinion, I think face-to-face instruction is when the teacher and the student of non-profit educational institution are in place devoted to instruction and the teaching. Meanwhile, the online class conducted through a learning management system in which students can view their syllabus academic progress. So here's my opinion.
That's all. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Okay, thank you, Group 2, for your presentation. So you have chosen the topic between on issue on distance learning, which one is better, distance learning or face-to-face? You know, my comment, I'll do the comment first, okay? So you mentioned about syllabus. Do you really know what's a syllabus? I hope you know what's a syllabus because syllabus is normally used in college. Syllabus is, that's your, the course. So very good use of vocabulary, but I hope you understand it. Okay, so who's going to comment? Is it group 1? What did I say comment? Okay, group 4. Group 4, what is your comment? Do you have any additional comment or additional opinion regarding face-to-face or face-to-face or distance learning? And then comment on how they present their idea. Group 4, who will, I'm sorry, Eric says group 3. Okay, group 3. Somebody says group 4, and then Eric says group 3. All right, comment? Where's the commentator? Should I call somebody? Wait. I have a very short memory. Okay. Group 3 will comment on group presentation. Yes, group 2. Rufort and Kyla, you are from group 3, right? Kyla? Rufort, I hope that you have told your brother already to turn down the movie he's watching. I mean to turn off. Turn off the TV. Rufort. Who are the members? Let me check your GC. Okay, you are given already the task. Let's not consume unnecessary extension of time, unnecessary data also. Okay, group 3. Okay, group 3, I'm not going to give you an extra point for today because nobody is. Yeah, Zyrene.
We like the presentation of Group 2 and they are clearly put a lot of work into your slides and the way you use the picture and very little text.
Okay, thank you. Okay, may I call Gerson? So this is not just a comment on the presentation, but I want to hear what is your idea or which one do you prefer, distance learning or online, online classes or face-to-face classes? Gerson, unmute your mic.
Face-to-face classes po, ma'am.
Why? Why do you prefer face-to-face classes over online classes?
Because po, ma'am, mas may intindihan mo po yung nililesson po ng teacher mo.
Okay. Thank you for your opinion. And I call, who else? Adrian. I called Adrian earlier. And Lauren, prepare your idea also because I want to hear from you. You can exercise your opinion. Whatever your opinion is, it is respected, okay? I'm not going to say, no, your idea is wrong. That's your opinion. We all have preference. What do you like? For me, I like face-to-face class because it gives me the opportunity to know my students well. Carla, I have not heard you, Carla.
Po, ma'am?
What is your opinion on distance learning, online classes, and face-to-face classes? Which would
Well,
you?
online classes are pretty hard as we are not monitored well po. We can literally do anything in the screen kasi po, we're off cam right now. I can literally be playing Roblox right now and you wouldn't know. I could be listening to music and you wouldn't know. We aren't monitored well. And frankly, we can't learn new lessons because we're not listening.
Exactly. I like how you express, you share the reality of online classes. Some of you might be sleeping because where I'm at now, it's raining. And if it's raining and your cam is closed, you could be just lying and get a blanket and then probably fall asleep. Yes, Sean.
Ma'am, if I'm gonna choose over online and face-to-face classes, I would rather choose face-to-face classes because face-to-face classes, like he said, it's really easier to understand the teachers. Plus, they can give us easier examples so we can answer the test or some works they're trying to give us. And also, there's a lot of disadvantages when it comes to online. When it comes to online, Some students have Wi-Fi and some students don't. They still have to buy data every time when they needed it. And some students can be really lazy and just forget about sometimes they're online. And some of them might even just not use the gadget they've been given from school for using it properly for what it is to be used.
Okay. It's a very well explained opinion, Sean. Thank you so much. Okay, now is group 2 ready? I mean, group 1, are you ready? What is your topic? This is group 1. Carla? You're group 1, Carla, right?
Yes po.
Are you ready? Is it possible that we can watch it or it's not possible?
Hannah's computer po is having trouble po.
Okay, so since it cannot be shared, I just want to tell me what is your topic, by the way. You are supposed to express your conviction. So earlier they talked about beliefs and your group is going to role play where you express your conviction. What topic did you choose?
Ma'am, Hannah sent the presentation na po.
Where? This is PowerPoint. Are you going to share PowerPoint? It's in the GC, it's a PowerPoint.
I'm not quite sure po kay Hannah.
Okay, so I just want you to, let's just watch it next time, okay? What is your topic? What did you choose?
Alien theories po.
Oh, alien theory, that's interesting. What about it? Can you give me an overview and your classmates can comment?
They basically tackle what's inside the Area 51 and the theories behind it po.
What is it? Yeah, give me an overview because your classmate cannot watch it for some reason, unfortunately.
Wait lang po. I have the script here in my iPad.
Anyways, so it's really interesting. I want to hear why do you say, why did you choose to talk about aliens? And it's about convictions. So meaning to say there must be an experiment about it. There is a observable data. It's very interesting now. So you think that aliens are real. Okay, since we cannot share that, let's just go to assignment. We will end our class today. And unfortunately, I really want to watch that. Why do you say that about? Why did you choose alien? Okay, group 3. Since you're not able to present today, group 3, you do role playing. Choose any topic and you express your belief. And then group 4, choose any topic where you express your conviction. Okay, I want to see how well you're able to understand the difference between a belief or a conviction. And then reminders, work on your task for March 1 and 5 or our
Tingnan mo yung brush.
Ano mo yun na? May tayo na slogan.